Hello, good afternoon Tribuners. Welcome back with me Kusnul Asyaifah in Indonesian News of Tribun Lampung. We will present you an updating and interesting information from every place in Indonesia. And here the complete news. The first news is Jokowi respond to Bjorka hackers. Responding to the action of the hackers Bjorka, the government finally decided to form a special team. The Minister of Communication and Information, Johnny G. Plate, said terrorist data in Indonesia must be protected from the hacking attempt like Bjorka. Johnny G. Plate was also a victim of Bjorka's doxing. He said that the standing internal meeting with the President Jokowi Coordinating Ministry for the Political, Legal and Security Affairs Mahfud MD, head of BSS and Hinsa Saburian, and the Vice President Ma'ruf Amin at the stated place on Monday, 12/2022. There is need to be an emergency response team related to maintaining data, good data management in Indonesia, and to maintain public trust. Johnny said, quotes from the Kompas.com. The Directorate of the Cybercrime, the Criminal Investigation Unit of the Police, also invited to join the interim team. As you know, Bjorka hacker carried out to action government data and leaked the personal data of a number of state officials. The Cyber Criminal Investigation Team, National Police has entered to the delegated team. There is the public relation of division in National Police Inspector General Dedi Prasetyo. However, Dedi has not detailed further about the step will be taken by the Criminal Investigation Department. Meanwhile, the special team will be consist on the National Cyber and Crypto Agency, the State Intelligence Agency, and Minister of the Communication and Information, and the police role in the state official targeted by the hacker Bjorka. Bjorka increasing leaking data on the number of the public official. Alone for the Indonesia, Fajar had personal data disclosed. They are coordinating minister from the Political, Legal and Security Affairs, Mahfud MD Chairman of the PKB Muhaimin Iskandar or Caimin, General Chair Muhammad Irawan to social media activist Hadi Setia Permadi or Abu Janda. Previously, Bjorka also disclosed personal data in the high-ranking state official, such as the Minister of the Communication and Information, Johnny G. Plate, Chairperson of the Indonesia House of Representatives, Puan Maharani, and Su Minister Erick Thohir. Not only that, Bjorka also leaked data from the PSSI General Chairman Muhammad Irawan and social media activist Denny Siregar. The personal information that is leaked include the telephone number and address. Not only data, a number and official. Bjorka also chairman the leak and presidential document, including secret letter from the PIN. BSSN asked people to come down, head of National Cyber and Crypto Agency, Altijin Hinsa Saburian asked the public to come down because none of the government electric system were destroyed and affected by the cyber attack. Furthermore, Hinsa did not ensure when they asked about the weakness and government cybersecurity due to the late amount of leaked data. He only said that the cyber screen and could still be accessed, but no data will be leaked. The risk will explain later, and there can still access it the others data leak. The next news is cheers of the wife children member in the Bali Regional People League Representative Assembly make a panic in the restore. Two towns, Tarzani and Indonesia, were both from Tambin village, North Panungkal district, Panungkabal Abab Lematang in the List district. The risk were repressed to take action. The two residents took the victim called a woman and was riding a motorbike with her mother. Its original victim is a son and wife. Member of the Pali of the People Party is stylistic representative. 18 million in chronology incident, the victim was riding high and motor is cruising in the Letnan Sumaso route in Krisapur, Palung, Ubi district. And the victim motorbike was driven by the suspect in the cold one. There is the stories about motorbike. The victim suddenly screamed for the help resident and causing two perpetrators. After taking the victim cold one, the alleged perpetrators panicked and the suspect finally had a single resident around in the vegetable garden. Other residents who saw incident managed to catch but from the luckily when the rest going to mass. The residents were badly scared from the local head and handed over to Bali Police headquarters. Police have Adjutant Commissioner Police Afendi took the Criminal Investigation Unit Inspector Wan Police Araba. On the Thursday, the two perpetrators will be charged with the article Paragraph 2 and 2 the Criminal Code regarding left in violence in the third impersonation for the 5 years and above. Meanwhile, one of the perpetrators of Tarzani admitted there is report from the village of Tamparani, North Panungkal district at around 2 a.m. because the rest were looking for a girl. Initially no intention, but he shot the victim called point in the front of the motorcycle. We took the runaway resident who saw panic and saw violence overturned. The next news is viral video instrument of man snatched by unknown person. Head of Palasa village Sanggalo, Sumadap district is Sambang Iswanto confirmed the circulation video was allegedly stolen by the unknown person. The man in the 2-second video allegedly Lukman Hakim, 20 years old, a resident of the Sombang Hamlet Palasa village, Talango, Sumadap district. The incident occurred, he continued on the Monday at around next the victim own house. More complete and interesting information about the Sumadap news on Google News in the headline there is after incident. Lukman Hakim did not immediately report the incident to his side. Previously, a video duration of the second circulating showing a man in surreal state match with a suspect to have been cast by sharp object. The video was released by the TribunMadura.com WhatsApp message on the Monday at 9 p.m. The man in the video showed in reddish score like a sharp object cut. In the fact, lately the community has been feeling breathless because it suspects there is unknown people in the village, even each village district Talang Sanggo district. It was confirmed by the head of intelligence and security the Talango village Joko Setiodo. He asked the public to not believe in information that is clear and search all the hoax. However, people also asked not to panic and just be careful. The next news is murder in Gresik admitted in the dumping series wife body. The body of the woman from the Lumajang was found on the side of the road in Gelungan Pelosok village, Benjang district. Gresik Regency was deliberately thrown away. According to the confession of the murder, who is also the victim's serial husband, Hendro Setiawan, 43 years old. He wanted to fight the body to be taken by his family in Lumajang. Hendro Setiawan is serial husband of the victim, Alice Persatya Ningsi, resident of the Yoso Wilangun, Lumajang. Hendro was desperate to dispose of his body. On the other side, alternative on the Pelosok Ahmad, Klumperangan district, Pejang district, and the resident found in Wednesday. The rotting body and woman in Lumajang in the red bag was found site in the alternative route in the Klumpungan village, Banjang district, Gresik Regency on the Wednesday. The additional victim, Ali, was desperate to leave her legal husband to the children in the Yoso Wilangun. The next news is the peak of the rifts in the Dumai city. A number of the roads and houses in the Dumai in the sub-district were again inundated by the flooding on the Monday, a puddle of the water. No as Pasang River has until into such Monday morning. It was seen in the water Sumedang in the route as such Sultan Hasanuddin route, even water the sub-district on the Champara route, Jeruk and the number less and the route, including in the Gang Candies in the Apple or Gang Nangka Gang. In the fact, number houses in the street in were also flooded by the tide was seen. There is the people had to flee belonging to her palace with the some tourists were depressed to the brick to the floor. There is some constraint that is fighting broke down. The next news is Chairman of the Regional Representative Council Jambi Province stand coordinator meeting corruption regretting. Chairman of the Regional Representative Council and the Jambi Province, Adi Purwanto, attended to the coordinating meeting in the regretting corruption in the planning and budgeting regional government, revenue and the expanding budget for the Jambi Province. Adi Purwanto said that the implementation of the kind activities should be done frequently. Adi Purwanto said the remain of the parties stay from the modus of the corruption itself, either done initially or unequally, and because existing regulation hold the implementation according with the existing consolation. Furthermore, Adi Purwanto said the risk condition meeting was discussed to the remind and discussed to the Muslim process, the main area and council and regional development plan work, including the main work inquiries of district, city, and provincial government. There is not be afraid of thinking about confirmation that the next news is viral mosque bought at the coast 39 billion in the Batam collapse. Viral on social media, the mosque which is built out of 39 billion in the fund collapse on the sailing. The incident occurs in the Tawingan Naja Mosque or the Tanjak Mosque at the Handeng Dadip Airport in the Batam. The video, the moment was a mosque sailing collapse with the icons of the Batam city. The go viral on social media in the 1 minute video of the BP Batam Security Directorate personnel can be seen recording seeing in the mosque. But Not longer after, the killing of the mask collapsed, the armed personnel were also escaped to the living immediately by the recorder. Sadly, the collapse is selling at the Tanjak Batam was highlighted by the many parties, including the prosecutor office. The reason that the mask not yet been for the moon such inaugurated and was attended by the coordinating minister from the economy at Langga Hartanto on the June 2022. Well, I think that's all the news for today with me, Kusnula Syaifa. Don't forget to follow us in YouTube Tribun Lampung News Video, Facebook Tribun Lampung, Instagram, and TikTok Tribun Lampung for more information. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.